just having a look at his sneakers. You can go to Indwangu Originals. You'll find them on Instagram. Doesn't that remind you of another well-known brand, sneaker brand? I was going to say specifically New Balance. It's giving New Balance. There's a certain New Balanciness.
It's giving Indwangu.
It's giving Indwangu.
It's giving Indwangu. But also we were talking about comfort, which matters
That's the most
a
for
lot
me.
to us.
Yeah.
It matters to me as well. So they look comfortable, I can tell you that, and I love the variety in color.
Absolutely.
And unisex. They also look
And
unisex.
they look unisex, don't they? Nhlanhla joins us on the line. Nhlanhla, thank you so much for your time. Welcome to the Upside. How are you doing?
I'm alright yourself.
I'm fantastic, man. Let's talk about Indwangu Originals. I would gather if you're going to create sneakers, you yourself must be a sneakerhead.
Not a sneakerhead per se, but I'm into style. I'm a stylist guy, so yeah, style is my thing all day, every day. Even on a birthday, it's just one of those. So it's not just sneakers, it's just a broader spectrum of style, fashion, if you put it. Yeah, I don't like to say fashion because I don't go with the trends. I'm a very stylish guy, so yeah.
Oh, come on now, come on now, come on now. I love that, I love that. No, tell us where Indwangu Originals, how did it start, the idea? Because there are quite a few sneaker brands out there, and you decided, I want to be a part of this competitive market.
Yeah, so we started out this journey way back in like 2015. So we saw a niche and a gap in the market when we were looking for. I remember I was trying to get double monk straps. I think that was back in 2015 when I was doing my internship, and I saw this very nice shoe which I couldn't find in the SA market. Double monk strap at the time they weren't available. So I went on to do research, and my thing was actually to start with formal shoes, formal nice dress shoes, but I couldn't, so while doing research, I came across a company that does sneakers. We did the trial. It took time for us to actually get started because Ndwangu, I didn't want Ndwangu to be just another brand that exists. I wanted us to offer quality premium stuff, yet at an affordable rate. So you can understand that the number of research or the amount of research that needs to be done in order to get that right. That the balance is very important. That as much as you're offering sort of like a low value product, yet a high quality, it's just so it's affordable to the people and the masses, because we create the stuff for the masses, and we understand that consumers work hard for their money, so they need to get the value for money. So we had a back and forth with so many custom companies in terms of the final shoe, and finally when it came together around 2020, it worked out magically. It was like a dream come true for us.
It sounds amazing. And you speak about, I'd like us to elaborate on your research because much of, your sneakers feature a lot of this African pride in the shoe itself, a lot of African print that features in the designs. Talk to us about the importance of that for you.
Africa is always featured in this fashion houses, fashion brands, it be in Italy, France, or everything like that. It's always copied somewhat, but there's not really that sense of identity. Only now we see with Abula Duma doing it with Abu Makosa and all of that, expanding and just showing Africa as a base for fashion, and not just an inspiration. So Indwangu captures the essence of that. We want to create a brand that resonates with Africa and its culture and pride, and export it globally. So the essence of our products must show where we come from, which is Africa, and its roots and the beauty of it, and our African patterns. They're very nice and all of that. So we know they've been captured, they've been copied, they've been used minimally in certain brands that international brands. However, now we want to capture the story according to us. So now it's time for us to write our own story instead of having people interpret it for us.
All right, it's 20 minutes after 3 p.m. Central African time. Let us know if you own a pair of Indwangu Originals. How do they feel on your foot? How long have you had them? Which one is your favorite? Our WhatsApp line, +2763 406 9126. Or alternatively, comment below on our social media platforms where we are streaming live at Channel Africa on Facebook and YouTube, and at Channel Africa 1 on TikTok. We'll continue our conversation with the founder of Indwangu Originals, Nhlanhla Mthethwa, right after this.
Are you fluent in French, Chinyanja, Portuguese, and Kiswahili? Are you passionate about radio? And are you looking to work in South Africa? Do you have papers that qualify you to work in South Africa? In that case, we might have an opportunity for you to work for Channel Africa. Send us your CV and demo at newsroom@channelafrica.co.za. Remember, if you don't hear from us within 14 days, it means you have not made it or you have not been selected. Channel Africa, the African perspective. Be inspired. Stay informed. Channel Africa, the beauty of life. Now available anytime, anywhere with our new app. The Upside with Tebogo Kuleni and Matseko Mosito, bringing Africa's voices to the world. On Channel Africa, the African perspective.
22 minutes into the 3 p.m. hour. Welcome to the Upside, exclusive to Channel Africa. We are talking Indwangu Originals. Listen, this is the time for Africa to come up with its own brands that really represent who we are and where we are going as a people. And that's exactly one of the problems that Nhlanhla Mthethwa was trying to solve with Indwangu, which is a sneaker brand. But also he mentioned that, listen, it's not about trends, it's not about labels, it's more about style than anything else. He joins us on the line in his capacity as the founder of Indwangu Originals, and we've really just been unpacking the journey of coming up with the sneaker Indwangu from conception, from idea to what we are seeing now as an actual tangible product. Nhlanhla, let's talk about the shoe that best captures the spirit of the brand. Like every iconic brand, now whether it's international or local, has that one item that is like, yes, that's the item. And also talk to us about who the wearer would be. What person do you have in mind, or did you have in mind when you were creating this this shoe that best captures what the brand is about?
So for us, it would have to be obviously our first style, the tracks, the Indwangu tracks, because I think it took years for us to actually create that shoe, and it captures the essence of what we were trying to establish as the company, being a company that's because it features retro style with futuristic colorways. We know nowadays everything is colorful. It's bright and everything like that. So we took the retro designs and then put in just bright colors to make it more modern and everything like that. So when you have that in mind, you're obviously thinking of people that are very youthful, people that are out there, people that like going to groove and all of that, people that want to be seen and heard somewhat, So that's how we got to create our first line. It was very colorful, very bold. It captured the retro style of sneakers, which already existed in the past, but we modernized it and then just made it more modern than anything, But of late, it has to be our loafers, these white loafers. Oh, those babies took us by surprise. So with these ones, I think they most love because they're very minimalist. They're just plain white. Subtle branding. It's not really out there, so it wear it and people would think you're wearing a $10,000 shoe because the leather that we used is very much comfortable. The shoe in itself, the design of the shoe is very much top notch. I got a call from a guy in Italy, believe me, asking about the shoe and how it came about. So that's when I thought to myself, yeah, Cakes, you've arrived now.
You're onto something, my man.
Yeah. So these babies, even the sales of the shoes, they skyrocketed. That's when we started seeing products getting sold out within a week, pre-orders and all of that. So we as a company realized that we're onto something right now. So I realized that as much as people are into brands and all of that, most people just like subtle things. They just like a nice shoe that won't expose very much. So that also is about what Indwangu is all about. So the shoes captures that. It's just minimalist style, quality at affordable rates. The shoe is only 1.2, but if you can see it, as I mentioned, it looks like it's a $10,000 shoe. So yeah.
And you make these shoes the unisex, right? For male and for female. What kind of range do you have?
Yes. Yes, yes. So most of our shoes are unisex. So we try to offer that balance. So our smallest size is a size 3. 36.
Okay.
So you can see it from the youth to the adults. That's what we're targeting as our customer base, and obviously with the colorways that we're creating, as I'm saying, that it's bold, bright, beautiful colors. That are very youthful and very playful. They're very frolicsome for one to actually wear them and feel proud about themselves and feel proud about the shoes that they wear. Yeah.
Love to hear. Where are you based, and where do you sell these shoes? Can we come to a physical store, or is it online? Where can we buy it? Can we buy it if we're in Angola? Where can we buy it?
Yes, so you can buy it online on our website, or you can contact us via our WhatsApp number, which is 081-721-3620, or alternatively on our website www.indwanguoriginals.co.za. But yeah, there's a backstory to that. So when we got into the market, 6 months in the market, we were approached by one of the biggest retailers in SA. I don't know if I can mention them, the name,
sure.
and then so it's YTE. So it's YTE approached us, and we had a deal with them, a partnership with them, and we sold via the YTE stores for some time now. But obviously, because we wanted to grow our own wings and everything like that, and also, as I come from the technology space, I know that things are moving more fast into technology, so I'd like us to venture into that more than the brick and mortar system. So we pushed back and said, okay, cool, we want to try this via the technology space and try to grow it like that before we actually get into the brick and mortar system where we create stores and everything which is obviously our ultimate dream, but for now we're just keeping it local.
Okay, you need to give us more information in terms of your long-term vision for Indwangu. And you had me at, this is a brand for people that are youthful. You didn't say young people, because youthful is an energy. Hey, you can be youthful at 50. So I love that. I love that.
And hard, truthful and hard. Kukotanda.
Listen, talk to us about, just the vision, how you want to expand. I mean, you mentioned that it's garnering international attention, so where do you want to take the brand?
So I feel the past few years have been us exploring the market and just testing how things work and everything like that, and we've had our failures, but it's always good to try and fail fast, and then you can get back on your feet, So I think we've learned from our lessons. So from now onwards, it's obviously just growing from the traction that we've created. So we're not starting at zero anymore, we're starting from one now. So it makes a difference. So as we rebuild our company, we're introducing more shoes, more styles, more colorways, and obviously the assets and brands that I'd like to introduce under the group, Indwangu Group. We know we've created Modern, which will cater for the upmarket market. Where now we're creating serious stuff to compete with one of the best guys, So high-end shoes that basically why I started this whole thing, So more into formal shoes, more into the high-end stuff. So we're creating that as part of the group, and we will venture into more businesses within the group. However, for Indwangu Originals, the sky is the limit. We're just going to drop more products. Be on the lookout for our next drops coming in the first first quarter of 2026. I believe this is our best collection so far.
Oh man,
Stunning.
And all the best, man. We wish you all the best with this business, and may it grow into all parts of Africa, all parts of the world, where everyone has a Indwangu original on their feet. But amazing work that you're doing. Thank you so much for your time, and as Africans, we will support. Thank you so much for your time, Nhlanhla.
Thank you so much for your time. Likewise.
The voice of Nhlanhla